What's going on, guys? Another day here in the shop. It's a pretty exciting day. For you guys, it's an exciting day. For me, it's kind of like meh. We're working on the hard body, which is cool. It's always a good day when we're working on the hard body. All right, guys, if you wanted to support the losers, here's your chance. We used to make shirts. I wasn't very happy with the quality, so we're now using somebody local. Actually, it's a friend of ours. I'll drop his Instagram down in the description. You guys might like to check that out. But anywho, I got these stickers from somebody else, and then we're gonna be moving on to him. But if you guys wanna order stickers, we got these, pretty cool, $7. And we got these, pretty cool, $5. If you want both, you can get both for $10. So these are what we got right now. I only got a limited number. Once they're gone, they're basically gone, at least for a while. After these, we're doing shirts and some more stickers. I have another design that we did in the past. We're gonna get that on a shirt and we're gonna get that in some stickers. So if you guys wanna support, pick up a set of these. It helps us out. All this money goes back into the shop, into the cars. You know what we're doing here. Anyways, let's get back to the video. We hooked up with O&J Performance. They're now one of our sponsors. So it's them and B-Banny Customs are our sponsors. And he's sending us a set of solid lifters for this truck. So what we're gonna do today is get them out. And then once we get them out, we'll continue the video and you guys will see us put them back in. So this is our solid lifter conversion video on the KA24E. Let's get started. All right, so here's my KA. Here's another KA that I got. We could probably pull the ones out of this motor, but we're just gonna take the ones out of this motor. They're already here. We gotta take it apart later anyways. It's not like there's a good reason to keep it together. So, if you guys haven't followed the channel, this is your first time tuning in, this is my 97 Nissan hardbody. It has a built motor, OJ Performance cam, OJ Performance valve springs, and now OJ Performance solid lifters. It's got Eagle rods, King bearings. It's got SuperTech pistons and piston rings. ARP head studs, ARP main studs. It's got a dual cam Tomei head gasket that's been trimmed down to fit the single cam. ID 1000s, or actually they're 1050Xs, don't let me lie to you. So 1050Xs, this is an AGP 5757 with a tubular manifold. And that's really about it. It's pretty simple, pretty, you know, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I was told by a few different people that because I have a hydraulic cam, I don't have a solid lifter cam, that I can't run OJ's solid lifter conversion. That's not true at all. I talked to Omar. There's no difference between his hydraulic cam and his mechanical cam, except for it's a little more aggressive, the mechanical cam, because you can get away with that. So if you're looking at his stage 1 cam, hydraulic versus mechanical, there's no problem with buying either one if you're mechanical, but if you're hydraulic, you don't want to get the mechanical one, and that goes for stage 2 and stage 3 as well. So if you're mechanical, you can buy any one of his 6 camshafts. If you're hydraulic, like factory, you can only buy the hydraulic ones. So let's tear this thing apart. It's pretty simple. There's just a bunch of tins around here. I'm pretty sure is what size they are. Yeah, tins. And then we have these 2 breather lines. And then we'll get this guy off and we'll get to them lifters. All right, so this is what it looks like with the valve cover off. We got some more tins here. Go all the way down. And then we got more tins. So not too many. This is your intake side. So you have 2 valves per cylinder here, 1 exhaust valve per cylinder on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and get those off. And then, yeah, we're pretty much done. That's it. It's pretty simple to get apart. So, I'm sorry I can't record working on this because the way the shop's set up, there's nothing over here to put the camera on. So, I know it kind of sucks not being able to see what's going on, but I'm doing my best. Next time, when we put it all back together, I'll try to have Carissa out here helping. But anyways, I'm gonna rip these off and then we're gonna be ready to get rid of them. So, yeah. Well, there's our rocker shafts with our rocker arms on there. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of these. That way I can kind of tell what's what, hopefully. It doesn't look like it'll be too terribly hard. These look like they have a pretty steep cross to them, and these ones are pretty straight. So hopefully it won't be too bad to tell what's going on. Maybe he marks them. Maybe they're marked already. I don't know. Let's get them apart and see. So they have these little holders on here. They just hold everything in place. Oh, hold on. I said I was going to take a picture. There we go. Okay, so I have these little holders. They hold the rocker in place so it doesn't wibble wobble all over. And then we can just work this guy off of here. They're a little bit tight. Those are the oil passages. But there they are. Little rocker arm on the special. Little hydraulic right there. So the oil goes in that hole, comes up through this, fills the head, and pushes that guy down to keep him in lash is the idea. Trying to see if we can find one that's been knocking. You can tell the difference. None of these so far are really hammered, which is a good thing. But they would knock the truck would have good oil pressure, but the temperature would be really high, and it would cause these lifters to kind of talk, which, as you can imagine, isn't a good thing. So, just get these guys off here. So if we compare intake and exhaust, the straighter one is intake, the offset one is exhaust. So you can really tell. Oh, and look, that's much larger. So, not too bad, pretty easy to tell which is which. This has 18 IR on it. This one has E24 and a 3. 18 IR. So this one has E24 with a 3. Oh, this one's different. This one says E13 with a 2. This one's an E13 with a 2. I wonder if they go opposite directions. Look at that. So one goes one way, that way. This one goes that way. So they go opposite of each other. Okay, so that's pretty cool. These ones, IR18, IF15. So I wonder what the difference is here. Oh, look, the way the oil goes is opposite. So IR, that one's IF, IF, IR, IF, IF, IR, IR. So that's how they are. They're separate because they go opposite directions. That should be easy enough to tell. We now know that the smaller here means intake, the larger means exhaust. So we know that. We can go ahead and package these up, get them shipped out, and the next time we have a set will be to put back in the truck. All right, guys. I have no clue what the last thing I said was. That was a while ago. But we got our rockers from Omar. These are from O&J Performance. Yeah, and they're awesome. And we're gonna put them on today. So earlier, you guys saw me take all this apart. And now we're gonna put all this back together. So let's go ahead and get started.
Not right now, baby.
All right, so we went ahead and set valve lash. Comp Cams has a video on how to do that if you guys want to watch that. We did 8 intake, 10 exhaust. There's a stage 2 hydraulic cam in here. We got the mechanical lifters. We got OJ valve springs. So all this, the whole top end was from Omar over at O&J Performance. Yeah. So that's that. We need a valve cover gasket. I didn't realize I threw it away. So I will get that and get it on here. And then this thing's going to the dyno. So that's the end of this video. Mechanical lifters, rocker arms, whatever you want to call them, they're in. Cam's in. Everything's good to go. We just got to get that on here. And like I said, it's going to the dyno. So that's that. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Remember, if you need KA parts, O&J Performance.